The entertainment at Atrisco Heritage Academy's prom just this past weekend was literally a surprise for students and parents.
Some of them, though, say it was unwelcome. Video of it is going viral. A drag queen dancing at the prom at the Albuquerque Convention Center, and tonight it's still unclear if school or district officials actually approved that performance. And as with many things these days on social media, there's plenty of misinformation surrounding the story, so we're busy sorting all of it out.
Absolutely. Cassie Foote spoke to APS officials and Atrisco Heritage Academy students today. So Cassie, what are the kids saying? Because most of the parents who reached out to us are pretty angry.
Well, the students who were at the prom say they were not offended, just shocked. In the viral videos, you can hear the students cheering on the drag queen, but all the students we talked to today didn't think it was an appropriate time or place for that kind of performance.
Mythica, you ready, queen?
It's not the kind of queen we typically see at high school proms.
Never seen that before.
Videos now making the rounds on social media show drag queen Mythica Serene performing at Atrisco Heritage Academy's prom last weekend at the Albuquerque Convention Center. And we've gotten emails and messages from parents who are not happy about it. We talked to some Atrisco Heritage students who went to the prom and saw the performance. They say they weren't offended, but were shocked and uncomfortable.
Honestly, it was really interesting and I didn't mind it, but the thing is, it's the place and where it happened, full of minors, you know, it wasn't very appropriate for prom.
Could have kept it more on the side of like it being more PG with the fact that they kind of did twerk on a couple of students. It wasn't exactly the best, but it was something that did happen.
And they did let students twerk on them.
Those students say the dance moves weren't the only questionable parts of the performance.
They kind of like busted down and like, I'm pretty sure they like showed their crotch a little bit.
Yeah, the clothing was a little, like skimpy, if that's a correct way to put it.
In this video, you can see the performer remove a breast pad and dab her face with it.
I was just stunned. I wasn't expecting it.
Was this performance approved by school or district officials? That's unclear. And APS reps said they weren't at liberty to comment beyond a letter that went out to Atrisco Heritage families Wednesday. It says district officials are aware of the performance and are investigating what occurred and how it impacted students. The students we spoke to didn't know who invited or approved the drag queen's appearance, but they believe it was organized just based on the way the DJ introduced her.
Offended isn't what most people were. They were kind of just like, why? In most cases, they were mostly like the thought of like, why would they do something so drastic within that case?
I did speak with the performer. He did not want to talk to us on camera, but said he works with the school's Gay-Straight Alliance. He claims he did not get paid for the performance and claims it went up the correct chain. However, he wouldn't tell us who exactly that included or who booked him. There is commentary on one version of the video going around claiming that performers stripped during the prom. Well, there is no video showing that to be true, and the students say they never saw that happen. Tessa, Trevor?
And that's what we're here to do, sort out what's fact, what's not.
Fiction.
All right, Cassie, thanks.